Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, Bashem Rakakadash, the ones to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule well. Peace and blessing to the hopeful elect. I had pushed this truth and sincerity throughout of what you do. We love you, appreciate you through the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. And shalom to y'all. It's your brother Dawud Dodd from the Great Millstone Camp in Atlanta. Lord willing to give you an edifying lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Who the world ignorantly calls God, his name is Yahweh, meaning he is or he exists or he to be. Who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, his name is Yahweh Shai, meaning he is the Savior or he is the deliverer. All right, he saves, he delivers. If you're watching this channel, you're a so-called Black, Native American, or Latino man or woman, and you are a Hebrew Israelite according to the Holy Bible. You will not find Black, Native American, or Latino in the Bible. So it's important to know who you are according to the Bible, because there's certain people in the Bible, they were given the promises of the glory, the kingdom, and covenant, and salvation. If you don't look like a so-called Black, Native American, or Latino, that doesn't mean that you're not a Hebrew Israelite, especially if you believe this is the truth and it resonates with your spirit. There's a good possibility that you could be a Hebrew Israelite. Does not matter what you look like. Does not matter what color your skin is. It only matters that your bloodline goes back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Jacob had his name later changed to Israel. Israel in the Hebrew is Yasharallah, meaning he is a prince of the power. Everybody on earth has a biblical nationality, all right, according to the Holy Bible. So I had to flush something down the toilet. Now, if you remember, we were doing this chapter yesterday, and I actually had an important phone call, so I had to cut it short. So we're getting around to finish it today. All right. All right, so I believe we stopped at 13. We'll start again at 9. It says, verse 9 of 1 Samuel 6:9, and see if it goeth up by the way of his own coast to Beth Shemesh, then he hath done us this great evil. But if not, then we shall know that it is not his hand that smote us. It was a chance that happened to us. So you remember what happened. Here we are fighting the Philistines. They took the Ark of the Covenant, of Yahweh. But they were smitten. They were smitten. Right? They were smitten with all manner of curses. All right. Physical. They had emerods. Right? So now they're seeking counsel on what to do, because the Ark of the Covenant is cursing them for them to have it in their midst. Remember, only Levi could touch the Ark of the Covenant. So what's going on here? Right? So we're going to continue. It says, and they laid the Ark of the Lord upon the cart, and the coffer, and the mice of gold, and the images of the emerods. And the kind took the straight way to the way of Beth Shemesh, and went along the highway, lowing as they went, and turned not aside to the right hand or to the left. And the lords of the Philistines went after them unto the border of Beth Shemesh. Let's see what that word lowing means. To low, below, bellow. All right, it says, and they of Beth Shemesh. All right, when you don't know something, look up the word. All right, if you don't know the word, don't just glance over it. All right, it says, and they of Beth Shemesh were reaping their wheat harvest in the valley, and they lifted up their eyes and saw the ark and rejoiced to see it. And the cart came into the field of Joshua, a Bethshemite, and stood there, where there was a great stone, and they clave the cart, and they clave the wood of the cart, and offered the kind a burnt offering unto the Lord. And the Levites took down the ark of the Lord and the coffer that was with it, wherein the jewels of gold were, and put them on the great stone. And the men of Beth-Shemesh offered burnt offerings and sacrifices the same day unto the Lord. And when the 5 lords of the Philistines had seen it, they returned to Ekron the same day. And these are the golden emerods which the Philistines returned for trespass offering unto the Lord. For Ashdod 1, for Gaza 1, for Askelon 1, for Gath 1, and for Ekron 1. And the golden mice, according to the number of all the cities of the Philistines belonging to the 5 lords, both of fenced cities and of country villages, even unto the great stone of Abel, whereon they set down the ark of the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahshua, which stone remaineth unto this day in the field of Joshua the Bethshemite. And he smote the men of Beth-Shemesh because they had looked into the ark of the Lord. Even he smote of the people 50,000, and 70 men. And the people lamented because the Lord had smitten many of the people with a great slaughter. Yeah, because this is, the hell for them to pay, man, for the things, the wickedness, man. It said, and the men of Beth-Shemesh said, who is able to stand before this holy Lord power, Yahweh Shem Yahshua power, and to whom shall he go up from us? And they sent messengers to the inhabitants of Kirjath-jearim, saying, the Philistines have brought again the ark of the Lord. Come ye down and fetch it up to you. Chapter 7, deliverance from the Philistines. Verse 1 says, and the men of Kirjath-jearim came and fetched up the ark of the Lord and brought it unto the house of Abinadab in the hill, and sanctified it. Sanctified Eleazar his son to keep the ark of the Lord. And it came to pass, while the ark abode in Kirjath-jearim, that the time was long, for it was 20 years, and all the house of Israel lamented after the Lord. And Samuel spake unto all the house of Israel, saying, if you do return unto the Lord with all your hearts, then put away the strange gods and Ashtaroth from among you, and prepare your hearts unto the Lord, and serve him only, and he will deliver you out of the hand of the Philistines. Then the children of Israel did put away Baalim and Ashtaroth, and served the Lord only. And Samuel said, gather all Israel to Mizpah, and I will pray for you unto the Lord. And they gathered together to Mizpah, and drew water, and poured it out before the Lord, and fasted on that day, and said, there we have sinned against the Lord. And Samuel judged the children of Israel in Mizpah. And when the Philistines heard that the children of Israel were gathered together in Mizpah, the lords of the Philistines went up against Israel. And when the children of Israel heard it, they were afraid of the Philistines. And the children of Israel said to Samuel, cease not to cry unto the Lord our power for us, that he will save us out of the hand of the Philistines. And Samuel took a sucking lamb and offered it for a burnt offering holy unto the Lord. And Samuel cried unto the Lord for Israel, and the Lord heard him. And Samuel was offering up the burnt offering. The Philistines drew near to battle against Israel, but the Lord thundered with a great thunder on that day upon the Philistines, and discomfited them, and they were smitten before Israel. And the men of Israel went out in Mizpah and pursued the Philistines and smote them until they came under Bethkar. Then Samuel took a stone and set it between Mizpah and Shen, and called the name of it Ebenezer, saying, hitherto hath the Lord helped us. So the Philistines were subdued, and they came no more into the coast of Israel. And the hand of the Lord was against the Philistines all the days of Samuel. And the cities which the Philistines had taken from Israel were restored to Israel, from Ekron even unto Gath. And the coasts thereof did Israel deliver out of the hands of the Philistines. And there was peace between Israel and the Amorites. Samuel's ministry. And Samuel judged Israel all the days of his life. And he went from year to year in circuit to Bethel and Gilgal and Mespah and judged Israel in all those places. And his return was to Ramah, for there was his house, and there he judged Israel, and there he built an altar unto the Lord. Now, I'm glad we're going through these readings because it's been a long time since I read verbatim, chapter by chapter, First and Second Samuel's. Read these chapters, get the understanding. Like, just some of these are just, it's not even like get the understanding. Like, these are just stories of the accounts, right? That, you know, these things that happened with our forefathers. Read these. Get our history. Get our history. This is a very important. All right. So, because I'm glad the Spirit got me doing these chapters. Get these chapters, man. I'm not. Hey, Lord willing, you was edified. I know it's not like a bunch of breakdowns here. It doesn't need to be. We got to read these. We got to read the books verbatim as well. It's not just, this doctrine. Get the doctrines, but read these chapters. Lord willing, you was edified. I'm gonna leave it off. End it off by giving all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bashim Yahushai, Bashim Rakakadash, double honors to the apostles, the elders, the great millstone, and shalom, man. To the next one.